Everyone, welcome back to Reptiles and Resin and another Froggy Friday. So yeah, well actually we got the big frog from Julie back out again. Love this frog. And I have these toads that I had painted months ago and just put them in the bin. I had spilled a bunch of gold powder from Let's Resin. And I scooped it up and just painted them, and I haven't gotten around to them, so I'm going to just pour them today. And those are like a cake topper mold or something. They're not going to be that shiny, but they're little toads. So we got a frog and a toad. Now on here, I picked out two beautiful blue eyes for Mr. Froggy. Got a little green in there as well. And I have marked the back of them because I saw Miss Julie do that, and I think that's a smart thing to do. And I put a little T-cross at the top, or a little slash showing the one I want at the top, because they look a little different from top and bottom. So I have my UV resin for bonding, the bonding UV resin. I forgot to get my little light out that comes with it. I done lost my other, never mind, I see it. I couldn't find it earlier, and there it is right in front of me. If it was a snake, it would have bit me. So we're going to get our eyeballs in first. And I took my eyes and put a slant there, and apparently there's one of my hairs. Plenty of flakes still all over him that'll probably never come off. But if you want your eyes, you can kind of see in here where to put your eyes. Now, if you want them to go this way, you can just put a slant through there. That won't stay on. It'll wipe off. So I'm going to put just a little drop in here. Go on and get this in here. Hopefully we don't have any bubbles. I don't see any. Yes, I do. I take that back. I do see one. Hold on. Let me see if I can fish him out. Oh, I got him on the side here. Dang it. I know y'all can't see it, but I got him. Forgot to get a paper towel. Dang it. Oops. Wipe that off. I think that was the only bubble I saw. Love these tweezers that was gifted to me in some Happy Mail. These things are awesome with the silicone on it so it doesn't slip. If you're doing eyeballs, y'all need to get y'all some of these because these things are awesome. I mean, they don't let go with the grip. Alright, now I got to make sure it's semi-straight with my arrow there. Oh, darn it. I think that's it. Yay. I hate doing these eyes, but they're so pretty with the glass eyes. They really are. So we're going to get these in. And we're going to try to make a little koi pond in the middle. It's not going to be that big. I'm going to try to get these little 3 koi fish in here. Well, they're not that little. They're about an inch. And then we're going to fill him up with some glow-in-the-dark material today. So he's going to be a glowing thermochromic powder froggy pond. Alright, I think we have that in there very well here. Let me switch hands. I always get nervous because these things are so easy to pop out on you. The eyes, when you set them in. Alright, let me hold. I got to hold it down so to be straight. Try to get me one drop in here. Yep, that's all we need. Just that one drop. And I'm going to see. I don't see any bubbles in that one. Alright, so for this one, I need this one to go this way. Yeah, perfect. That's why I put that little cross that way so I know what's up and what's the bottom. I hope that's straight. I actually can't see my line I made. I need to make it a little wider, I think. But that went in perfectly. I need to make my mark a little wider. I can't see it once the eyeball goes in. And we're going to use some of the Let's Resin Thermochromatic powder. And we're going to use some glow-in-the-dark powder. I'll put everything in the links for you, but we're going to use it for him, but just not right now. Right now, we're going to mix up about, I'd say 1 ounce of resin and get these koi fish into the froggy's back. Now, I see a little bubble on the, no, that's not, that might be a little bubble on the side there, Lord. Boy, I tell you. Alright, so I think that's pretty good. You know, it doesn't take long, but then when you pop your froggy out or anything you're doing eyes on, what you want to do is, you can either pop it under the larger light now, or you can wait till it comes out and you can pop him in there. But these are the little koi fish. Now, I did take a black marker and put just coloring their eyes, and I did that last night, so they would not rub off in the resin, so they're good and dry. I picked out 3 colors, but this is what they look like. And they actually have a little bitty hole right here to where you can make earrings with these. But I can't see, if I hadn't colored in the eyeballs, you wouldn't have been able to see them. So now you can at least see the eyes. Yeah, that's why I did that. And I picked out 3, a gold, a green, blue, yellow one, and like a peachy red, orange, yellow, green one. So yeah, these are really pretty. I think I got them from Temu. I know that. So I'm going to get my gloves on. We're going to mix up about 3 ounces of resin, but I think I only need 1 for right now. And then I'm going to take the other 2 ounces, and I think each one of these little toads hold 1 ounce apiece. So we're going to get that all going here. Okay, what did I say? I said 3 ounces. Maybe I should do 4, just to be on the safe side. I'll do 4. We're using the Let's Resin epoxy today, only because I have a little bit of work time with it. Like 40 minutes, I believe it is, if I'm not mistaken. So you got a little work time, even though it is hot today. I'm actually a little sweaty. I need to turn my fan around. I don't think I even have the AC on today. Oh, I should have turned on. It was so beautifully cool today. And then by the time they got here this evening, I'm roasting. Okay, so we're going to get this mixed up. You know what? I think I am. I am going to put 1 drop of rainbow shimmer in here from Marabou. The rainbow shimmer. You know what? Maybe 2 drops. I would like it a little bit sparkly here. 2, maybe 3 drops. So we did use that. I am going to get this mixed up. We're going to get it in the vacuum chamber. Come on. Oh, let me set the timer because I keep forgetting to do that. I take it off of AI and just left it on the other one. So we're going to get this mixed up. And I'm going to run it through the vacuum chamber. And then I'm going to be right back with you guys, because y'all don't have to sit here and watch me mix resin for 4 minutes. So I'll be right back. Alrighty, everyone. I do apologize. I forgot to add my alcohol ink to my water. Well, resin water. So I put 2 drops of the blue Let's Resin alcohol ink in. Just 2 drops. And then we have the Marabou rainbow ink in there. But yeah, I just wanted a light color. I forgot. And when I almost got done, I was like, dang it, why? I remembered. I was like, let me put this in here now. Trying to get that last bubble. There he goes. That was floating up top. I see one more coming up. Yep, there's one more coming up right there. Kind of tappy cup, they come on up. You can pop them. Yep, there we go. He'll get into the alcohol and get popped that I just sprayed in there. Okay, so what I want to do, and I probably have to lift up Mr. Froggy Pants here. Let me move this out the way real quick. Because I just want a little bit like right in here, and it's going to go into the head. I already know it is. But I just want to lift him up. Please don't knock the eyeballs out, Sheila. Yes, I just want to, but I don't want to sacrifice my leveling of Mr. Froggy. So, I think we're going to put him on there, and then, we're going to take something. I don't think that's going to work. I usually try something else. And that's probably too high. I'm going to just work with it here. Trying to keep him a little bit level here. I don't think he needs to be that high. I'm makeshifting everything today. Okay, you know what? I think that's actually good right there. It just got a little tilt back. So, I am gonna just a little spray of alcohol in here. And I'm gonna pour it slowly because I don't know where it's gonna run. And that's what I don't want to happen, is it run everywhere. And it might still run everywhere. Okay. Yep, see, now it's going into the eyes like I did not want it to do. Get another stick up under here. Maybe that'll help. Or maybe that won't help. I had a little thing I used to use for a riser, and I can't find it now that I've cleaned the room. Oh boy. Okay, I think that may be it. See, it's not moving no more this way into the head. So now what I'm going to do, I'm not going to use my good tweezers because I do not want to get resin all over them. So let me find, you know what, I might not, you know what, we're just going to use fingers. Okay, this is the green one. And I'm going to just dip him in there like that and let him roll over so those the bubbles won't get on him. And then put him in there and let him just flop over so them bubbles will come off. Then I'm going to find something to poke him with. Well, not actually poke him. You know this thing, I got to put some resin in here and seal this thing in. Because this thing keep popping off. It's sickening. Oh, and now you don't want to go in. Okay, there you go. Thing's sickening. Ow. I think I tore my glove. Okay, so I'm going to just push them down a little bit in here. These are floaters. So, you know what? And when I say that, it's going to rise. It's going to sink. Look at it. As soon as I say these should float, they sunk. But that's why I didn't want a lot of resin in here. And then we have our pinky orangey one. That's what I'm calling him. We're just going to pokey him in there. And, let's see. We're not going to put anything else in here right now. We're going to let this cure real quick. Because I got to keep an eye on it and make sure it doesn't go anywhere. As you can see, it wants to swim away on me. Oh, and he's starting to go down in the bottom, boy, I tell you. Hopefully he won't go far. But I kind of want to keep the not goldfish, but koi's where they're at. So I'm going to just keep an eye on them. We do have plenty of resin in here, though. So that's a good thing. I'm going to lift this up just a tad, because it seems like it wants to go this way on me. And I think that is good. We are going to put a small layer of like some crushed rock or something up under here. But that's it. And then we're going to fill it up with all our good glowy stuff. And you know what? I might not even put any crushed rock. I might use glass. That way you can kind of see it better. And it'll still glow. So we have... Oh wow, 3. I figured it was only going to be an ounce for this. Excuse me, you guys. So what I'm going to do is mix this into black. And I need my paste. And then we're going to pour it into the Froggy Fridays over here. No, not froggies. The toads. So I got my Let's Resin black pigment paste that will turn anything black for you. And you don't need a lot. I'm going to just squeeze. There's like 2 drops in there. It's probably all we're going to need. And it's going to turn it black, as I said. And we're just going to pour. Maybe you could use a little bit more in here. Maybe 1 more drop. We're not going to do them glow in the dark because they already colored with the gold mica powder from Let's Resin. So they don't need coloring. I'm going to scrape my cup. And we're going to pour these little froggies. I have 2 of these in my flower pots outside. They're like a glittery green, the ones I put in there. I don't think I've ever painted this mold. I can't remember. I might have. But we painted it today. Well, it was already painted. And I should have enough resin. It's 3 ounces in here. I think they hold 1 each. I could be wrong. Oh, look at all that powder. Oh, no, I think they hold 2 each. Uh-oh. Well, I guess we'll be getting 1 frog, toad, not frog, done today. Yeah, they hold 2 each. Uh-oh. I could have sworn I put 1. I thought that was a 1 each on there. Oh, just got resin all over me. Why do I hear my phone buzzing, but I don't see my phone? Oh well, they're going to have to leave a message apparently. Alright, I got to fill him in. Okay, well he's kind of full there. Get it up to his toesies. And if we have any left over from the next layer, we'll just put it in this one. So I'm going to make 2 puffy hearts. I haven't made any in a while. Some puffy hearts. I think I got enough for 1 or 2. We will see. You should be able to see the sparkle through this. Oh, I don't think we're going to get this one filled up all the way, but that's okay. We'll finish filling. Oh, no, we might. I still got to scrape the cup, and you can get a lot out of a scraped cup, let me tell you. Yeah, we'll get 2 puffy hearts. Where's my... I could probably use this, but... as long as I don't get any in Mr. Froggy, Pond Froggy over here. Oh, look at there. And I still got some I can put in my scrappy tray in here. Yep, perfect. Oh, don't want to overflow these because you'll have some cleaning to do. Alright, yay, we can still get some in our scrappy bin. Alright, so I'm going to let this cure. It looks like it's not moving on me, so that's awesome. And next, I'm going to just make up a little bit. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I think I'm going to just make up a little bit of maybe some brown glass and just put over in here. You know what? No, I might UV resin because I don't want it thick with glass. Let me get the glass down. I want to kind of do something like a like it's got gravel, but I don't want gravel because, yeah, you know what? I don't want it like covered. So I might just spread a little bit on here when this cures. Take my UV resin and just sprinkle on it. I might end up doing that. We'll see. Because we're going to mix up, for after we get the glass on this part, we're going to mix up this glow-in-the-dark powder. I think this is like a really light green, if I can remember right. And we're going to mix up, see, I debating whether the dark green or the cyan green. I think I'm going to go with this one, dark green and lime, even though it looks blue or teal. I think I'm going with that powder. And we're going to mix these two together. And I'm going to put, because this stuff is like fine sand, the glow-in-the-dark powders. And if you notice that little turtle I did, all of this sunk to the very bottom of the shell. So I'm going to try some clear glue in it to see if I can keep it from all sinking to the bottom. That's what I'm going to try. So we're going to try that, and we're going to put all that together. No more alcohol ink. We're good on that, but we are going to put that, and I probably will be putting some crushed crystal in here because the froggy wants to be sparkly as well. So yeah, or I might use, I don't know, this is chunky though. I didn't really want chunks in the frog, but this is so pretty. This is so pretty. Oh man, decisions, Lord, decisions. Oh my goodness, I just got resin on me. I'm gonna spray them bubbles. I'm not spraying this at all because I don't see any bubbles, but I did on this one that's coming up here. And if we have any left, we'll fill him up. But yeah, we're going to let this settle, put some rocks in it, or glass, not rocks. Why do I keep saying rocks? And then we're just going to pour everything else. So I will bring you back when it's time for the gravel, basically, of the pond. So I'll see you guys soon. Alrighty, everyone. I have my Promise Epoxy Fast Cure 1 hour resin out, and we are gonna mix this up so it won't take that long to get these brown rocks on the bottom. So even though I know I don't need much, let's see here, what's the lowest I can go? 30, or is that more than 1 ounce? No, that is about 1 ounce. Oh man, I was hoping this one had the half. You know what? It's okay. We'll do 2 ounces. That's okay. We're gonna roll with it. I don't like putting the fast cure in my cups that I have to wipe out because it literally cures really fast. Just like polyurethane, only not that fast. Not quite that fast, and it stays clear. So, oh, I forget that top does not want to go back on there for nothing. Alright, so just gonna mix it. I'm not gonna worry about bubbles in this stuff because we're gonna be adding this fire glass to it. And you don't have to mix this for long, just until it gets clear. You'll see the streaks. Like I can see the streaks in here now. Maybe about a few, maybe less than a minute. We'll see. You can time me if you like. I just watch the way it looks basically. And see, it's already clear, but I'm going to stir it up a little bit longer. And I just want these brown color rocks to kind of look like stones or gravel on the bottom. Now I know I don't have a lot of resin in here, but I didn't want it going all in his head and everything. I just want it literally right here. So that's why I didn't pour that much. And we're just going to get this mixed up really good. Make sure you scrape your sides. See, now I have more streaks in there since I scraped the side real good. And this stuff does have a little bit louder of a odor, but it's not that bad. And it's not that bad to work with. I like working with it. It has its place in my resin room. And in my resin, it definitely does. It has its place. So I'm going to stop there. We're going to put some of this brown fire glass in, like amber. We're just going to put some in. And no, we're probably not going to use all of this. But you know what? I'm going to just put this in the froggy. Because we'll already have it mixed up. See how much I've got? Yeah, so I'm going to just throw this in the frog, what we don't use. I think that's enough because I'm going to kind of, let's see here. I'm just going to get a little bit out. I'm not going to use it all because I see how it is. How can I put this? Running everywhere, the resin. See, I don't want all that. So what I'll do is I will go on and pour some of this. It does have some bubbles, but we're not going to worry about that now, are we? We're just going to go on and pour the extra that's floating everywhere on top into this mold. We may have some extra. I'm going to just drain it off into this mold here. Like I said, I probably only needed about 1 ounce to mix up, but I got 2 instead. Alright, so I think I got enough. And see, I don't want it really running everywhere in here, the extra resin. I just want to get it to where it's gonna, oh, that one's sticking up. Just where you're gonna see a little bit of brown rocks. I don't want all that resin. Oh, well, he jumped ship. So hopefully we can still kind of see the glow in the dark through this. That's why I wanted to use the fire glass. And we can go around, like around the rim of the pond here. I'm calling it my pond. It can go over a little bit. I'm not worried about that. I actually would prefer for it to go over a little bit there. Now, I can't sit here and play with this all day because it will start to get super, super sticky. So I need to get some in here like ASAP. And I do want it to get around. I can't really see his bottom without sticking my big old head up under the camera. See how it's starting to like leave a string of resin now? Yeah, see, it gets goopy quick. But that's why it's a fast cure. So I just want to get all of this. Need a little bit more back here by his hind leg. Alrighty. Then I need to get a little bit more up in here. Yeah, just pile it on here a little bit here. Oh, come on. Trying to get me a little bit of pond rocks. This is what I'm calling the fire glass. Down in here around the pond area. Because the rest of it is going to be the like glow in the dark and the thermochromatic powders. This is the only thing you're going to see basically that's not. And I kind of, well, you know what? I guess we can just stack it, can't we? Let me get some of this out of here and put in Mr. Froggy Pants over here. Well, Toadstool. And go on and fill him up because I know I'm not going to use all this So I'm going to go on and just fill him up and get some more of this resin off of here. But we will definitely get our other toad filled today. Yep, we've got him filled up. I don't think he'll come out as bright as the other one is with the gold because this is clear and rocks. But that's okay. Oops, I'm dripping stuff everywhere, Lord. Alright. Get some more. I'm going to just pile these rocks up kind of in the middle here. I actually do need some more down this side now that I'm looking at it. Like on the side of the banks here of the pond. I love this big old frog mold. I really do. I think this is my favorite frog mold. Except for the one that says welcome. That thing is so cute sitting on my porch. He is adorable. He really is. And I'm not just saying that. He is adorable. Out there, sitting there saying welcome to the mail lady every time she comes. I guess she's saying, Lord, this woman crazy. She got stuff everywhere. Frogs everywhere. Frogs and snails on the porch. Oh, come on now. I would like to keep them kind of, you know, looking good. Oh, well, we got some that's done ran into his eyeball. Bad dadgummit. Bad froggy. Bad froggy. Bad froggy. It's a bad froggy. He got resin running down both his eyeballs now. Well, you know what? If you can't fight them, join them. I guess we'll leave him alone. Oh, Lord, because this stuff is thickening up now. As you can see, let me straighten this mold up or it's going to run out everywhere. I will spray it a little bit there. But, yeah, see how thick it is now? Getting thick. I guess y'all can see that. It is, getting really thick now. Well, can't get it off the cup. Yeah, so it will thicken up greatly, like I said. And I guess we just got a little bit of clear in his eyes. I should put some stones down. You know what? Maybe I should. Just right, like where his eyes are. I know y'all can't see this. But just where that resin's running into his eyes, I think I'm going to just put a few down in here and just sit them on top. Since the resin's already ran in here anyway, just well to join the party here. And let them join in on the fun in the eyeball section. Yep, I'll make it look like it's rocks coming from the pond area. Yeah. We'll make it look intentional, you guys. Intentionally did that. That's right. When all else fails, make it look like you meant to do it. Now, I could have used the ones that are already sitting up here, but I'm trying to soak up the resin that's done leaked down in here. So, yeah. Trying to soak that resin up, actually. And I've only got so long to do this. Other than that, it's just going to be sitting on top here and not going inside and getting stick to the resin. And I'm really hoping I have enough resin to keep it from oozing down in there. I'm pretty sure I do. I'm pretty sure there is. It's all along his side area here. So I'm pretty sure I got a nice permanent layer down for those. Let me get this one right there by his eye. It needs something. So yeah, that way when I pour the glow in the dark and the Thermochromatic. I'll get it out in a second. Then I don't have to worry about it like leaking up under the pond area, the pond rocks. And then I wouldn't be able to, you wouldn't be able to see the rocks, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. So there should be enough resin there to keep that from happening. So that's all I'm aiming for. And I think that might be the last little rocky we need. Actually, we might not even need that because I don't think this is going in the resin. Oh, never mind. It is. Almost knocked my eyeball loose, you guys. That's a no-no. Almost knocked him loose. That would not have been good. No, it would not have been good. I am going to push some of these down here now that I'm looking at them. So just take your time. See, it's getting really sticky. Just take your time and get them where you want them. You still have time to move stuff around. So, see how it's leaving strings? Every rock I move, it's leaving a string. But once this gets hard, it'll all be solid. Okay, let me see back in here. See, I didn't want that clear. That's what I don't want. I'm going to push some of these around his little edges here. Oh, God, that's a big piece. Didn't get resin on it. Okay. Now, if nothing sticks, I don't have to worry about it floating, trust me. Because these glass pieces are heavy, so they're not going to float anywhere. They're going to literally stay right where they're at. They might cause a little bubbles, but it's all right. I am going to spray this because I know there's bubbles in it, but hopefully it will be okay. I mean, it's a pond after all. There's bubbles in the pond. And that's all we're going to do. We're going to let this sit. It usually cures for 1 hour, and we'll be able to add the next layer to it, which will be our last layer. I don't know how much resin to put in this because I've filled all this up, so it's going to be a guess. So when we come back, we'll be mixing. Oh great. Oh, wait a minute. It's done changed color just by sitting here and getting hot. Yeah, look at there, because I had this oh gosh, I had this frog up under the Let's Resin curing machine just to get it tacky faster, and I guess the heat made it change its color. Let me open it up. So it's now from a greeny blue to a greeny. So yeah, this is the one we're going to use. Try not to get it on that. And we're going to add this, probably all of this or at least half of it. And we're going to add glue so this doesn't sink. And we won't be using this when I come back because that will cure way too fast. See how just sticky it is now? It just leaves trails very fast. But you know what? You can pour coasters with these. You can do top layers with coasters on them, and it would not take you that long to get them cured. So, but I'm going to stop talking now, and I will see y'all back when we go to mix up all of our glue, thermochromatic powder. I guess I'm saying that right. I think I am. And our glow in the dark stuff. So I'll see you soon. Alrighty, everyone, we can go ahead and mix our stuff because this is set long enough. I put my A and B in here, the Let's Resin epoxy, and I have 14 ounces. Pretty sure we'll have some left over, but I have 14 ounces in here. And we're gonna use this dark green lime chromatic powder from Let's Resin that leaks everywhere. So yeah, we're gonna put a big old scoop in here, and maybe a scoop and a half. See, I don't know how much we should put in here. I'm gonna leave it at that. I may be buying some more of this stuff. I kind of like it, actually. It's kind of cool. I like it. And then we have our glow-in-the-dark powder, which is very, and it has glitter in it, grainy. So, actually, you know, I'm going to put, oh, you know what? I'm putting the whole container in there because I had used half of it and put it in this container. And I'm going to stir this up before, where's my thing at? Before we put glue in here. So I am going to put some glue in here in hopes that it does not sink on us. I'm going to time this for 4 minutes. I'm using my Let's Resin mixer, which I really like. And oh, it's a pretty color, but when it's cold, it looks kind of tealy to me, and it's very, you really have to mix this stuff. Let me put it to you like this, and especially those powders, those glow-in-the-dark powders, you definitely have to mix those. So we may have a few pieces of rogue glitter in here, so oh well. But yeah, you really have to mix this stuff up and mix it good. Yeah, there's actually a few pieces of glitter in here. Oh well, he's gonna have a few pieces of glitter in him. I see them. They must have been in a jar. There's one. There's one. Oh no, that's an unmixed powder. So yeah, like I said, this powder is, it's clumpy. Put it like that. It's clumpy. It is clumpy. And you can actually hear the glow-in-the-dark powder, which, like I said, is a grainy powder, like almost like a super fine sand, but it loves to sink. And I want to get this mixed up really well before I put any glue in it. Other than that, we're gonna have clumps somewhere. See, I still see clumps of the thermochromatic powder in here. So yeah, I still see lumps and clumps in here. Keep coming back up. You'll see dark spots. And I really hope this was enough powder to make it glow in the dark. I really, really hope so. Really, really hope so. We got a minute and almost a half, a little minute and 40 seconds left, and I think it still needs some more mixing, but I'm gonna mix it with my oh dang it, my spatula or my stick over here when I put this glue in too. But I think I'm gonna mix it a little bit more before I put the glue in. And I'm going to run it through the vacuum chamber, even though I already know I'm never going to get all these bubbles out. But I'll at least get some of them to rise up, and it won't be so many in here. Oh, there's a piece of clear stuck to that. So yeah, that 1 hour fast cure really does set up really quick. So just remember that when you use it. You have to be ready to go when you go to use. See, there's still some powder in there. It sure is some clumps. I'm still seeing some clumps that are not glitter, basically. And we are almost done. It is, I'm gonna switch it. It is like 28 seconds left or something. Yeah, I'm gonna have to stir it real good with a stick too. Hopefully I don't incorporate 1,000-ton bubbles in here, because I possibly could, and I'm hoping 14 ounces is enough, because I can't really gauge it considering what I've already got in here, so I'm just guessing basically. Okay, we know you're done, buddy. We know you're done. Let me move this cup out the way. I'm gonna drain my paddle into this heart mold over here. And then I'm going to stir this. Actually, I'm going to see if there's some on the side not mixed up. See, there's one, or is that a flake? Oh, I think that's a glitter flake. Or is it? Wait a minute. Nope, that's powder. So yeah, some of this powder don't want to mix up. And that's a thermochromatic powder because it's a dark green. Or darky blue-green. Make sure I scrape it really good. Scrapey your cups. Especially when you're working with stuff like this. Now see how it's a little see-through? That should be okay. Because that's going to be pretty deep, so... Oh, you know what, you guys? I forgot to put some crushed crystal in here. The nerve. Or should we just put some glitter in here and see if it... You know what? I'm going to put some of this lawn green in. I don't know why, but I'm just going to. Don't ask me why. Well, I can't get it open. Okay, I'm not going to put a lot in here, but I am going to put just a... Ooh, little bit there. Just a little bit. That's a little bit if you ask me. And I'm still going to put the crushed crystal in. Shh, don't say nothing. So I'm going to just dip the tip of my stick in here a little bit. Maybe a little bit more. It won't kill nobody. Now I noticed Amazon has been sold out of crushed crystal for a minute, so... I'm sorry if it's not in the links, you guys. Trust me, they will bring it back. So, yeah, we'll just get a little sparkle of glitter in here. There we go. We surely will. We'll just get a little sparkle in our froggy. This can be the green grass around the pond. Alright, so we have 14 ounces. So glue-wise, that means I can put the whole bottle in, right? No. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. And one big one to grow on. Don't judge me. I like to put extra in mine. I still think it needs a little more if you ask me. I do not want this powder to sink. You know what? I am going to put a little bit more in here, you guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. Hopefully that'll do it. I want it kind of not thick, but I want it a little thicker than that. See, I don't even think that did anything. I definitely want to scrape the bottoms on this. See how it's just gooey? I'm really trying to keep that powder from sinking. Alright. Well, you know what? We're going to call that a day and go with that. I don't even know how many drops, but it was a lot. Maybe about 40. I can feel the graininess of it. Alright, so I'm going to get this in the vacuum chamber. And since it's going to take a minute, I'll be back as soon as it comes out, you guys. Alrighty, everyone. We have bubbled away over here. Getting ready to spray this mold, get this out of this vacuum chamber, and we're gonna get to pouring Mr. Pond Froggy here. Yes, we are. I'm just hoping all my stuff hasn't sunk to the bottom. I'm hoping that glue keeps that in place. So I'm definitely gonna spray Mr. Froggy Pants here, and we're just gonna get Mr. Froggy fully loaded with slime. Look at that slime. Feel like I'm on Nickelodeon Kids over here playing with slime. I really hope none of it goes through his eyeballs. See how the bubbles are coming up from the stones or the glass where there's still little holes in them. Alright, we're going to get some up in here. It's like a big old thing of slime, I tell you. Too bad we can't play with it, except for putting it in the molds. Alright, so we really got to keep an eye on these bubbles. Pretty sure I'm going to get some chin bubbles from Mr. Froggy. But I'll do my best to keep an eye on him. Oh, Lord, are we going to have enough? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I need it to go into his little handsies. His little toesies up here. That's where I need it going. Oh my gosh, too much. Way too much. That's the only thing with this slime resin. You cannot control how it comes out. But this one's doing pretty good right in here. Gotta get it in his little toesies. Oops. Oh Lord, please stop. Alright, I'm gonna... Well, I poured that good. I'm glad I didn't do 12. I started to do 12. I don't even think we have an ounce left. And I'm gonna just let these bubbles keep coming up and popping them. Because those are coming from those stones. I already know that. Oops. So just pop, pop, pop. They don't want to pop because of that glue either. See, there goes some more coming up. And try to pop as many as we can. I think we can get some more in here though, because his toesies aren't all the way filled. Oh my gosh, those, I need a stick pin to pop the bubbles. I'm gonna need a little bit more, so oh God, it won't come off. He's gonna be getting a little bit more in here. Maybe I can control it going in. It really needs to go on his feet just a little bit more. Just a wee bit. Maybe it'll stay in here, I don't know. Come on, buddy. Fill up for me. Come on. Alright, let's see. We get a little bit more in this one's toes over in here. And hopefully we don't overflow anywhere. Hopefully. Yeah, we really are not going to have much left at all. No, we surely are not. Oh, Lord. Alright, let me stop while I'm ahead here and let these bubbles come up. Where's my lighter? Maybe that'll help. Because poking these little boogers are sickening. There we go. And I don't want to use the torch. Oop, I'm trying to pop that bubble and it kind of scorched him a little bit there. Uh-oh. Oh, there goes some. Well, I think that's good. Hopefully our powders will stay up top. Let me see if I can get this piece of resin off of here. Probably was from that clear. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm really doing it now. I don't know if I'm helping or hurting. I think I'm hurting. Alright, so everything looks pretty level, so that's a good thing. Okay, finally that bubble I torched is finally starting to come up. I guess not all the way though. And I finally got him. There'll probably be some more coming up because of the, like I said, the stones down there. Hopefully we don't get any chin bubbles, but you can't help it if we do. Alright, so we have a little left. And I've got to clean off this paddle. So I am, oops, almost hit my froggy. I am going to put the rest of this in here and make a glow in the dark mold. Not mold, puffy heart. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm all discombobulated. Alright, come on. I can still feel the graininess when I scrape it on the cup. Oop. I just have to get it around. Oh my goodness. That side there. Yeah, the little locket part. Oop, it keeps sliding off, y'all. Do need a little bit more in here. A little bit more. Oh, let me get that off before it goes running over. Alright, I think that is good, you guys. So, let's see here. We can make probably a little turtle. Oh, you know what? I'm going to need a spatula. This spoon right here is not going to cut it for me. Oh my goodness. Let me spray a little alcohol in here before I add this to the turtle. Might be able to get one whole glow in the dark turtle. Yeah, I think we will. Oh, well, we won't if I keep spilling it. Yeah, I guess we won't. I keep spilling it everywhere. And you know, it's hard to get this stuff out of a cup. It's so sticky. My goodness. Has a mind of its own. It's like goo. Oh, no, I just bounced. Oh, my Lord. Almost spilled it. Come on off the stick. Alright, you guys, I'm going to just keep on scraping this cup. Then I'm going to clean up. I think I can get enough to fill this little booger up. If I can ever get it scraped out here. But we're almost there, so I think we'll be good. So, yeah. I think we'll fill him up. Like I said, if I can stop spilling it. And I will see y'all on demo. Look at all the bubbles coming up. I got to babysit him for a minute, you guys. I got to babysitting for Bubbles. Oop, and I think, no, I didn't. Yeah, I did stick it in there. I always do that for some reason. Alright, so I'm going to babysit Mr. Froggy for Bubbles. Clean up, and I'll be back when it's time to unmold. Hey, you guys. He's not cured yet, but he's glowing. I just wanted to show y'all he's glowing. He's glowing. I'll be back when he's cured. Alright, everyone. It's all cured. I got a few bubbles that popped up, but they're not that big. Like 2 of them right here. That's on the bottom. Right now it's cold, so he kind of looks like a... He does look like a kind of a dark green froggy. A bluish dark green, but we're going to get this one out. This was just the extra little slime here. Yep, I'm gonna actually put him under the UV light to charge up a little bit. Oh yeah, I forgot. The puffy heart overage that we got out of the little bit of overage there too, out of the powder. I'm gonna put him under here to charge. I hoping this charges up by itself. And then when did I pour these? I can't even remember. Oh, when I poured the black toad. Yeah. So they're black, but you can see the, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but I can see the blue sparkle in it from the marble ink we had in there. And this one should be the same. Yep. Black with some blue sparkle in there. I love these puffy hearts. They're adorable. So we got 2 of those. Oops, 2 of those. Now let's see how these ugly toads came out. I call them ugly toads because they not that cute. Oh, he got some overage on him. Oh, well, that gold powder from Let's Resin, the metallic powder, did good. Got a lot of thin overage on him though. And this is the one I put the extra glass and the clear in. Well, actually, that was that 1 hour promise. You can see tons of bubbles in there, but it's hard as a rock. The 1 hour fast cure. But yeah, it didn't affect him at all. Look at him. He actually looks pretty good in gold. Yeah, because this is a very matte mold right here. So that actually looks really good. Yeah. Just gotta clean up all that overage from around his bottom. So I know if that one looks good, the black one's gonna look just fine. Mr. Toad, I've had this mold for a very long time. So yeah, they look the same. And this was poured with the Let's Resin Metallics. It looks the same from clear to black. So that's good to know, right? Yeah. It still didn't all come out in the mold. I was hoping it would come out clean. But yeah, he turned out good. Put him some black eyes in here. Well, I think we got a few bubbles in his eyeball there. We'll just call that his twinkle. Not bad, not bad at all. Actually looks kind of cute in gold. Yeah. I would put these on the steps going up the front porch, but the mail lady would probably fall off, sue me, and have a heart attack. I don't need to be sued because she thinks she saw a frog. Oh, goodness. Well, these turned out good. I like the powders on those. And maybe put a little crown on them. But let's go ahead and... Let me put that over here. And, oops. Get our big frogster out. Because I am dying to see how this pond turned out. And I really hope it's good. Oh, I hate getting his frog legs out, especially right in here. That's the worst part about unmolding this one, is right in these two, between the arm and the frog legs. Well, his arm frog legs and his back froggy legs. Oh, come on now. Don't give me no hard time, buddy. Now, see, he's got a little bit of overage on him, but it's not bad. Alright, so, oh man, I thought I loosened all of that. I guess not. Yeah, like I said, the only problem is just right in here. That's the hardest part. Once you get this part out, you're really good to go. There we go. Yeah, once you get that one part out. Oh, goodness, come on. A little bit of overage. See, it just breaks right off. And we had glue in this. Wee bit of glitter. Oh, come on, Mr. Head. Oh my gosh. We did not get a bubble up under. I was just know we was going to get bubbles up under his chin. No, but I just knew we was going to get some. Not a bubble in the chin at all. That's a miracle. I just knew we was going to get some bubbles. All right, let's see. Look at his eyes. Aren't they pretty? I did like a light bluey green. Oh, now that turned out great. Oh, that turned out absolutely the way I wanted it. Yes, it did. Look at it. And then you got these are like the bottom of the pond. See how it went? It just went on to his eyes, so I rolled with it. Actually, I like that. What is that? A mark in the mold? Oh, no. That's a line from where I got a little bitty line where I poured that clear. Yeah. But, yeah, that turned out great. I love this. You see a little bit of the glitter. He just does have a little cleanup. His toes are nice and strong. These are not skinny toes. Ribbit, ribbit. But yeah, this turned out great. I like it. Oh yeah. That turned out really good. And see how it didn't seep through there? My brown glass. That's perfect. Now the question is he, well, he's not hot, well, he's cold right now. How could we warm him up? Well, you know what? First, let's see if he glows, you guys. I hope he's got enough charge to glow. You know what? We're going to put him, let me move this, up under this light real quick. Now, these got a little charge on them. But I'm going to just throw him up under this UV light real quick. 2 minutes. And I'm going to turn off these lights and see what we got here. We'll at least test the glow in the dark before we test. Okay, I got that off. So those glow in the dark. Let's see if this little booger does. Look at him. He's glowing. Now these didn't get a big charge on them. I think the more they're in the sun, the more they charge. But look at he glows. That would be super cool at night. That would be super cool, you guys. He glows. That is awesome. Now let's see if we can get it heated up. That's so cool. I love them glow in the darks. They are so cool. Alright, so let me see here. How are we going to heat it up? I'm wondering if we can just use the Let's Resin thing real quick. I never put the black plastic bottom on this thing because you can never get a mold level in that thing. That's why I never use the bottom tray of this machine. coffee go? I never use it because everything never lays straight, so I just lay it on a surface that's not gonna worry about heat or anything. Yeah, I always leave that bottom off for the curing machine. It just will not stay flat for nothing. And my coffee is, well, not coffee, but I had some chai tea this morning, some spiced chai tea. It is getting cold on me. Alright, let me peek, y'all. Well, let's just try to get it warmed up. I know it's going to take a second, but I guess we'll just sit here. I will start putting some stuff away. That's my 1 hour fast cure. I keep a little bottle back there, but I have the gallon bottle. And half a gallon and then a half a gallon. And I just keep refilling the little one so I can just grab it when I need it. It's good to have little bottles up here that you can just grab instead of having to grab the larger ones all the time. Yeah, let me put up my favorite tweezers. These things are so awesome. Love them things with the tip on them. That one. That. Oh, I'll put that up in a minute. I gotta put that up. Yeah. And then I gotta clean up everything. Oops. I gotta clean up everything. I'm trying to clean up after every video because I'm so tired of making messes. And then when you don't feel like cleaning it up, you know, it just becomes a bigger mess because then you don't clean that up, then you don't clean it up again, then it just gets out of control. Especially if you don't put your molds back in the bins where they go. Shoot, then you'll just have bins everywhere. I don't know what came out of that. Let me put this back. And I'll put that on the shelf. That up. Got stuff everywhere. I gotta wipe down everything. Yeah, them little toads though, those toads look good. In that gold color. Oh, glove. Yeah, I like the way those look. Okay, which bag was for the froggy? I can't remember. Okay, this is the little one. It must go for the toads. And since I didn't write it on there good enough, I just put that pen back. I'm going to write on my bag 2 ounces each, because each one holds about 2 ounces. 2 ounces each. That way I'll know, because it kind of faded. I thought it said 1 ounce, but I guess it said 2 ounces each. Oh, well, where'd that little bag come from? Oh, Lord, I just got loose bags everywhere. Put Mr. Gigantic Froggy up. Mr. Froggy, Mr. Froggy. I love this giant frog. And I will put them in the froggy bin. I have bins labeled for certain things. Some things share a bin, some don't. Froggies get their own bins. Alright, I'll put my goldfish up. Well, I keep calling them goldfish. They're the kois. These are so pretty though. And I know I got them off Temu. I only brought one set. I've had them for a few months now, waiting to figure out what I was going to do with them. But let me see if this is it. Oh, no, look, it's turning. See, let me show you. See how dark it was? Oh, what is that? Okay, and now see how light it is? And it will glow probably brighter now as well. Okay, let me turn off the machine since we can see the color change. No use heating up the room, but see how it's like really dark in there? That's when it's cold, but this is light. And then we got the glow in the dark pendant. I love these little hearts. Yep, so he changes color from hot to cold, and he glows in the dark. He's a magic frog. He's a magic pond frog. And he turned out lovely. Yes, he did. I love it. So glad. Oh my God. I'm gonna start sneezing now. Oh my word in heaven. So glad I colored in those eyes with that marker the night before. Annette, you probably wouldn't have been able to see the eyes that well. So yeah, now he's starting to cool back off, but like a dark blue-green on the bottom. And then, well, you can see it on his toes, how they're warmed up to a lime green. And that one was the one that looks blue in your powder, dark green to lime. They should have said dark blue-green to a lime. But that's okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to get some more of these. I really like these thermochromatic powders. Especially if you're going to keep something outside. Now, in your house, it might not change. But in the morning when it's cool, your froggy will be a dark green. But then during the summer months especially, or if you have it in the sun, then it'll change. So, I think that's cool. I like it. How do y'all like this one? This one turned out really, really good. I like this one. This one really did turn out the way I imagined it, which is awesome. You can still see some of the glitter in there. It's not like in your face glitter, but it just gives him a little bit of sparkliness in there. And you can see the marabou ink in the water here. You can't tell it's blue water, which I kind of figured that, but that's okay. It still looks awesome. I don't see any bubbles in him at all. So that's good. Yay. All right, you guys. Pond Kermit says, thank you for joining us for Froggy Friday. We will see you next week. Oh, wait a minute. I was going to put a crown on one of these. Hold on. Well, I might put one on both. Hold on. I forgot about that. Ouch. Ouch. Oh, you know what? Let's see. Would a gold crown? Yeah, you know what? I think gold crown would be a little too much. Maybe a copper crown. So I'm going to put like one on one. Like here, a small one. Well, I'll get him in a minute. And then I'm going to put one of the larger ones on the other one. So I'm saying they're king and queens. Let me take these out the bag as I go. Whenever I go to use them. And I think I said you get 10 of each. Yeah, you get 10 of each crowns. So, yay. And I got those from BB Craft, which were awesome. Alright, so how do I want to do this? I can go liquid fusion, which I probably will. Where is it? Got my little tape over it. I got to find me a stick pin. Oh, might need to find me a stick pin right now. Please don't poke me. I forgot to put the top on the X-Acto knife there. Oh my gosh. Okay, I got it. I can just leave that sticking in here. Oh, gracious. Yeah. Okay, let me get a little bit of this on here. Hopefully it doesn't all... Oh, squirt out. Okay, so we got a little bit of this one on there. We're going to get it right between... Oh, well, if I can get it to sit there. Right between his eyeballs. Oh, now it's stuck on my fingernail, Lord. Okay, and I'm going to just let that dry. Oh, that looks so cute. And I will put a little bit of the bonding, Let's Resin bonding resin on there as well. But I'll let this dry real quick first. I just put a little circle around there. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm going to, instead of finding the safety pin, it's just a little hole puncher. I think I got that from Temu too. I think I'm going to just poke that in there. Shoot. Alright, we have our king and queen golden froggies. Oh, that is moving. So I'm going to just let this cure. And put a little dabble of UV resin in the middle. Not the UV, but the bonding resin. But I'm going to let this get tacky and cure a little bit first. And you're moving on me. Probably because I'm moving him everywhere. Oh, there's a hole in them. Let me turn it where the hole shows through. I just realized that. Okay, I don't want to lift them up. But yeah, I think I'm going to just leave this in here. Just like that. I found me a pin. Oh, goodness. I found me a pin. Alright, you guys. I will see y'all tomorrow. Thank y'all so much for joining me for Froggy Friday. Give a shout out to everyone that works on the collaboration on Froggy Friday that gets all our videos together. So, thank you all for all y'all's hard work. I know it's a very difficult job. I'm pretty sure it is. So, yay! Fry, yay! I love you guys so much. Y'all have a very blessed day. Bye for now.